Okay, so the first lesson you've watched, we practiced writing a C scale, saving a little bit of time. I've already got it down here. You should have a page of C major, and then we did G major, and we were looking at how to make the last step a half step. What this lesson is going to be about is a little bit of review of the demo lesson. We're going to talk about how to make a minor scale. So we can do it two ways. We can write C again. And what you have to remember with the minor scale is that you're going to lower 3 of the notes. With C, it's easy. You lower, let me use the other pen. You lower the 3rd note, so we're looking at flats instead of sharps. And then you lower the 6th and 7th notes. Now again, these are what you have in the key signature if you're playing C minor. This is a little bit different than what you play if you're playing what's called a harmonic minor scale. But this is the difference between C major and C minor. Specifically, we call this parallel minor because you start with the same note. C is the tonic in both cases. Now, there's another way of taking this set of notes and making a minor scale. I'm actually going to start on the 6th scale degree, right? If you start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the note here that you get. So I'm going to write it here. So I'm not going to change anything with red. I'm going to write the same series of notes. I'm just starting on A instead of C. So this is obviously an A scale because our starting note is A. And so it's A minor, which is relative to C. It's not parallel, it's not the same starting note, it's a relative. It's like your brother, sister, cousin, somebody. It's using the same notes, just starting and ending on a different note. Whereas here, the parallel changes some notes of your scale. All right, so A to A, just on the white keys, is A minor. You may realize, though, that you play a different note when you play this scale. You play G sharp. So there's actually 3 different forms of the minor. I'm writing the scale again. Up to our 1 ledger line A. And I've left a little bit of room because I'm going to add that G sharp. So this is still A minor. We're just going to give these different names. So the relative actually goes over here. Watch. I'm going to write the word here. This is related to this. If you can read that over to the side. Because we're going to give these different A scales different names. When you just use the same notes as the major scale, we call it natural. When you change this 7th note, write the number, we call it harmonic minor. Okay, that's our brief introduction to parallel and relative minor scales and the different forms that you can have of the minor scales.